What's up people? So basically this is a Q&A video. You can say a special edition for the Mouths Keep Talking where you and me can connect. Now the thing is, yeah, I know you can see a mic here, but I have no way of knowing if this mic is working or not. I tried to figure it out, but it's a little bit confusing. So I'll just speak loud. So I know what you guys must be thinking. What's the point of a Q&A video? Now, I could have either done it on a live session on Instagram or I could have just replied on my Instagram stories. What I had said is if the number of questions are less, I will still reply to even one question, but I'll just do it on my Instagram stories or so on. Now, the point with Q&A is I'm trying to build a community right here on the Savage Vibe, and I can only build a community when I can answer your questions, if I can answer your doubts. And the thing is, normally you guys message me, bro, please help me with this editing, I have this confusion with this song, I don't know if will I be caught for copyright and all, and you have all these questions. And then when I put up a Q&A poll on Instagram, you guys aren't telling me the questions. But I do understand, I'm not making a call, I'm not going to get 1,000 questions about me, so I didn't really expect that. Also, I just wanted to help you guys, let's say with YouTube productivity videos, or whatever you have questions related to books, movies, anything such, like I can speak about that. If not about me, I'm cool with not speaking about me, which hurts, but it is what it is. So before I start this video, for all of you viewers who are new here, I am Ryan. This was The Savage Vibe. I make vlogs, daily vlogs. Right now I've been doing daily vlogs, productivity videos, and I have my podcast called Mouths Keep Talking, which is basically going to be a mix of Joe Rogan podcast and Impulsive by Logan Paul. I'm trying to mix them and give you entertainment plus knowledgeable videos. I want to do something like that, and which is going to be pretty cool. So yeah, let's start with the question and answers. Seminar segment, I don't know what is it, but yeah. So this is an amazing question by Aditya. He said, according to him, live streaming is the future on YouTube, Instagram, etc. What are your thoughts? I completely agree, bro, because if you guys haven't been following Tanmay Bhatt, he used to be in AIB. Now he has his own channel, that is Tanmay Bhatt, and he has made a second channel called Honestly with Tanmay Bhatt. He is basically the king of streaming right now in YouTube India. And streaming is a way that you can actually connect with your audience every day. And streaming is that because when you're making videos every day and people are there, they are seeing your personality. You cannot be fake for 2 to 3 hours, right? When I make vlogs or when we see movies, it's a specific segment. You can act for that much, you can script. But when you are streaming, you cannot script for 3 hours or 4 hours. There are going to be times that you get angry or you get sad, disappointed, whatever, and those emotions are going to be recorded. So streaming is one where you can build fans properly, or you can build your community properly, because of they can see your real sides. So I think streaming is the future. Again, it's very interesting how people stream, because first we thought only games could be streamed, right? And what content can you make from just streaming games, or it's a very niche content. But again, Tanmay Bhatt has proved all of us wrong. He makes a 1 or 2 hour stream where he checks all these TikTok videos, or he checks all these funny videos, and then he cuts all those videos into bits and pieces. So if the stream was of 1 hour long, he will make 10 different videos from that one stream, and then he gets basically 1 million views on all of those. So imagine getting 10 million views. That's what he does. He basically milks the whole system out of streaming, and that's what you can do too. So let's say you stream a podcast and you talk about philosophy, and the 10 different philosophy ideas that you spoke in that podcast, you can convert them into 10 different snippets. You can put it on IGTV, LinkedIn, or whatever is your source of social media, and then you can promote it, and then you have again 10,000 or 1 million views, however big your audience is. So yes, streaming is the future. I do want to start streaming. So yeah, so one is which 3 words describe you the best? Face of fame. At first, how did you build your confidence vlogging? So when it comes to confidence, when I'm recording in public places and I see someone looking at me, staring at me, I am nervous. I have that thing where I start overthinking ki what is, what, I should just take a secluded place or a place which is really quiet and no one is going to disturb me, because the culture is right now in India at least, we are still, we feel very secluded because koi vlogging kar raha hai, it's not normal. I think like if you go to the States and all, they know ki vlogging, YouTube and everything is so normal to them. But for me, how confidence came is I started getting better at public speaking. Once I started getting better at public speaking, I really understood that this is something that I can do with my life. This is something that makes me feel amazing. When I'm on the stage, I feel like the king of the world. And that was that one feeling that I never really wanted to go. When people clap for you, 100 people are clapping. When you are saying something, I'm like, itna validation, itna attention. Amazing, yehi to chahiye tha. And that's how, I got that high. And when it comes to confidence, there's this one tip that I can give you. Let's say you are new to vlogging, right? Before you start recording, understand that your speech isn't really going to be perfect when you record it. You should try to keep it perfect, but it's not going to be perfect. A lot of actors, YouTubers, anyone you see on a creative medium take a lot of shots, and when they edit it together, that's when you get an amazing segment of them talking. But understand that it's not perfect. They record and re-record and take multiple shots, retakes. So understand that first. It's hard for the best of creators. Then second thing what you got to do is, before you start recording, think what do you want to talk about. Take a specific topic in your mind and think 5 lines that you have to start with that. Once you get your start, that's when start talking about it. Say ki, let's say you want to talk about your day. Say ki, today, say what's the date today and the time, and tell ki this is how I'm feeling, this is how the season is, and once you start talking about that title or the topic that you have in mind, it just flows easily. What motivates you? So what motivates me is, I hate when someone tells me you cannot do something. And so I have this feeling, I have this rage ki agar tune bola ki I cannot do this, like specifically for my dreams or my goals, then I will go and do it. So, and I'm very, very competitive as a person. So if someone tells me, I edit better than you, I can't take that shit. You know what? I have to prove myself that I can, edit better than you. If someone tells me, I can do better public speaking than you, no ways. I am going to go out of my way and, just to like defeat that sentence. And it gets a little bit toxic, because you have to understand that your goal or your competition is exactly not with that other person, but what that other person has said. So you don't have to make an enemy of that other person, but just prove themselves wrong with what that exact line that they have said. So you don't have to make an enemy out of them. Sometimes what happens is, in proving that you are really better, you start to get an entitlement ki, what, I proved ki I am better, and now so I can go on top, I can go another level up in the hierarchy, which isn't what it should be. And what motivates me is, first of all, I need to be someone, and more than that, lately, you guys. Like, I've been not uploading for I think the past 3 days or so, and I really wanted to figure out what I want to do with this channel. I wanted to make better videos, I wanted to take more cinematic shots, I wanted to do more voiceovers, better lighting, and thank you guys again, the lights are a gift. I wanted to figure all of that out. So I took 3 days off, and I started getting messages. Even if it is 2 to 3 messages, it's a reminder that you are doing something, and there are at least 3 people in the whole world out of 7 billion. 3 people are taking their time to watch your video. So it's my responsibility to make videos for those 3 people at least, and I cannot stop making videos just for that. So that's one big reason that you are the ones, in my mind, I cannot let you down now. Otherwise it was so easy for me, it's very easy to stop when you aren't getting views. You think there is no use of doing this at one point. You maybe I'm making amazing videos, maybe I have gotten better all over through the years, but there is no use. There's this overthinking that takes over the mind. But then, because it's you guys, I can defeat that, and that's what motivates me. This is another interesting question. I really like this one, and I think I wish I do justice to this question. So Christy has asked, do you think fame is important to live a happy life? If so, why? Now, personally, I love it, right? And it's something that I seek to achieve. But then you have to realize that is the people who really seek to achieve had something gone wrong in their childhood, or something that really, they seek validation. All the starkers in the sense ki all those who chase acting or validation from stage events or anything like that, they seek validation, and seeking validation means something just went wrong when you were a child and now you seek validation from external sources. So but you are just trying to make it more creative in a creative pursuit, but still there is something toxic that is there inside, and that is why you really chase fame. So do you think fame is important to live a happy life? No, but and it sounds very so yeah, this is something that you wouldn't expect me to say, but I don't really think. I think it's what people want. Like Gary Vee always talks about this. Gary Vee makes it more philosophical. He says ki if you don't, if money doesn't make you happy, then that's not needed for a happy life. If fame doesn't make you happy, that's not needed for a happy life. It's really what you want. And if you take that sector, let's say if you are the richest person in the world and you already got financial freedom, you made all your dreams come true, do you really need fame? No. But at the same time, fame has amazing benefits. Now I always talk about this is, let's say you suddenly are famous now, and now you can start your own merchandising company, and you can start selling stuff. You can start selling t-shirts, clothing. You can make your own clothing line or whatever business that you start. Because of your fame, now you can sell it, you can have more customers, and that is very important. Now Anushka Sharma started her own company, or anyone, Logan started his own company, and that's what it is. How you use it. Russ keeps saying that if you're famous and you cannot turn that fame into a business or something, you are not really making use of it. So for me, I see it that way. If I make a community and it's suddenly of a million subscribers or a billion subscribers, yeah, I will try and make the right use out of it. I'll create the right businesses and I'll promote all my stuff using this audience that I have made, and we are together. So how do you come up with content ideas? So this is very interesting. The thing is, I have a lot of ideas. Now, like I said, what you can expect on this channel is productivity videos, challenge videos, daily vlogs and podcast. And I had to figure out things. The reason why I had to segment it into so many things, like 4 different things, is because I wanted to talk about philosophy, I wanted to share about books, I wanted to share all these ideas with you guys. At the same time, I really wanted to be entertaining, and then I didn't want to be in this one specific niche of productivity videos or a niche of comedy videos or something like that, because I have tried that and that doesn't really work good for me, because I have so much to provide, and if I have so much to provide, it's really hard to keep myself in this box, and I feel very I feel like a prisoner when I'm in that box. So how do I come with the content ideas? Is anything. If I'm seeing a movie and I find that quote very amazing, and it just starts brainstorm in my head. Basically what I do is, if I like a book, I think I should share it with you guys. So the tips and tricks that I learned in the book, I share it with you guys. Especially I read non-fiction books, so I will suggest it to you guys. If I read some fiction book, if I think it's nice or something, I will again share it with you guys. Challenge videos is something that what I've been wanting to do, like I did 50 push-ups, 100 push-ups, so that with challenge videos I can grow as well. I can challenge you guys to grow, and that is something I've been doing. So I have a lot of content ideas. If a day I don't get content ideas, I just go online and search for them. But normally that doesn't happen. With daily vlogs, what I started doing is, I asked my followers on Instagram to please help me out with ideas, and like I said in the previous video, my friend Christy had told me ki check out this video on introverts by Suzanne Kane, and that I thought ki I couldn't do justice to that video, so I would want to do something like that. So I just changed the concept a bit. I got an interview on impact theory with Joko Willick, and that's how I made what value could I give to my audience. So one of the things that whenever I think about content ideas, what value can I give and how entertaining can it be. So always remember, if you want to make YouTube videos or movies or anything, if you're even writing something, what value can you give and how entertaining can it be. So that's 2 things that you should always remember. If you are a billionaire, how would you change the world to make it a better place? ये क्वेश्चन बहुत अच्छा लगा, because I remember talking with my friend recently about this, And there are multiple ways, I keep talking with my friend ki if you're a billionaire or if you're the richest guy in the world, what do you do with so much money? Like, you have achieved everything that you have to achieve. You have achieved fame, you have achieved legacy, and everyone knows that you are the king of the world. You're basically richer than God himself. So what do you do with so much money? I would actually give half of it, or maybe even I told my friend that if I become a very big superstar, what I'll do is my 1 year earnings I'll just give it away to the needy, for poverty, charity, donations. I'll just give it away to that, just my 1 year's earning or something like that. That is what I would do. And if you're a billionaire, it's starting the right companies. Why I really like Elon Musk is, whatever his personality is, I have nothing to do with that, but what he's trying to do for the humankind, the Mars mission, and even with Tesla, SpaceX, he's achieving what is literally impossible. And we have, as humankind, have to think what's the next big thing for the people of Earth, and that's what he's doing, interplanetary missions. And that's what we need. So I would do something like that, so going out of doing the things which is impossible, so now I have all the money in the world, maybe that's what. And really, I would try to do something with eradicating poverty. When did you realize you want to start making vlogs? So I think my first two videos, or what I tried doing with my YouTube channel, that was previously the Intelligent Freaks. I did the talk show which I wanted to do. That was Mouth Keep Talking, but it wasn't right because I never knew what a talk show exactly is. I see all this, when you see SNG and you see them, talking, you feel like, they are making stuff on the spot, but they do know what they have to talk about. So I thought कि हम लोग को सिर्फ title लेना है and we have to speak on that title. And then I realized that it is so damn hard. You need to know the points that you want to talk about. And so then I was like, I need to do something else, and I tried vlogging. When I tried vlogging, but I wasn't daily vlogging, or I was still not consistent with vlogging. But eventually I really understand that vlogging was fun because I could be myself, and it was easy to make, in the sense when I had to make a sketch or I had to make vines or anything like that, I had to think about editing, I had to think about several cuts, scripting and all. With vlogs, I had to just come in front of the camera, I had to talk, and I was good at that. And I realized, what, this is amazing, this is a bit easy for me to do, I'm enjoying this, and that enjoyment factor is very important into whatever you do. So another tip is, if you are starting whatever channel you are, choose a niche, choose a topic that you really enjoy doing or you want to learn about and it really excites you. If you could catch that on, then it's spot on, you can get that gold out of it. So that's what you should do. How do you cope if the video doesn't make that big? So I think the question means if you don't get a lot of views or it's not shared enough. So the thing is, if a video doesn't do well, it really affects me a lot. And this has been right from the start when I started my YouTube channel. And that time I used to get like 500 views and I used to get 1000 views, but I wanted it ASAP. I wanted 1000 views in a day, or I wanted 500 views in 2 days. And those views which I used to get them gradually, like 500 in a week, and then it used to extend 1000 in a month. And I could not foresee the future. If only I could have been persistent and consistent that time, maybe now I would have 10,000 subscribers, or maybe for all I know 50,000 subscribers would have been done that time. But I just wanted it ASAP that time. So one thing I realized is you have to be consistent no matter what, and that's why I've been doing this daily vlogs, and that's why I'm trying to put out as much content as I can, and I'm still trying to give whatever value that I can provide as a creator. And if a video doesn't go good enough, I am in the next video, I just talk about it. I tell you guys ki this is what has happened, and all I can do is ask you people to share it. I can ask to please share it with your friends, family, anyone, and tell them to share also, because that's the only way that you can actually blow up on YouTube now. Because I cannot spend my own money for advertising and everything, because first of all, advertising on YouTube is expensive. And another thing is, for how BBK Wines became famous is the same way. He made a video here in India. Some people, a few college students in Pakistan seen that video, and they started sharing his videos, and that's how he was overnight sensation. So the only way to make hit videos or viral videos now is if people share those videos. So I can only ask my audience. So what I do is ask them, I tell them ki this is what's irritating me, and that's how I cope it. And I take a little bit philosophy. Then if nothing's working, I'll just write down some stuff. I really love questions when it's about TV series or movies because it's just amazing. I always like talking about it more. So Maria's asked your go-to genre of TV series. So I really like thriller series or crime drama series or any series basically which makes you think a lot. And when I'm bored or I'm feeling sad, that's when I go to sitcom. So my favorite sitcom is How I Met Your Mother, and just the way that it's made, it's the characters are built so amazing and they are basically just so perfect with their flaws. So I like sitcoms, I like thrillers. Lately I've been watching Dexter, and I gotta say it's amazing the way they have made. So I think so my go-to genre for TV series would be thriller and crime drama. If you got the opportunity to vlog with one YouTuber, who would it be? By now, it's very hard to choose exactly one YouTuber because I have so many favorites. So so many that I would love to learn from and collaborate. So let's say I can tell you my top three. Let's say if it is India, then I would really like to collaborate with MSK Vlogs. That is Mohammed Salim Khan, and he has a vlog channel. And how, again, I said it right in my previous videos that I love people who come from nothing and become something. And he was the same thing. He basically came from nothing, and he is one of the top. If I'm till I my personal opinion, I think he's the best vlogger that India has had, and he's like my competition. Like if I surpass him, I feel like I have done all the amazing right things to surpass one of the best YouTubers. Because why I chose him rather than all other top league so-called Indian vloggers. People who are on the top list of YouTube in India right now, the vloggers or the creators, have this god complex. They think they can screw up with anyone they want. They think they can just get away with things, and I do not like that. There is no with Salim or MSK, he's very humble, and the ones who are right now on top, they aren't, and it's very very irritating to forget your roots. So if they cannot remember who they are, and if they think they can mess with smaller creators, if they can just forget who we are, you do not deserve to be number one. But the thing is, people don't really see that, and people, you should really start seeing people for who they are, like that. And if the top creators making genuine mistake is okay, but the thing is they're really getting used to be having this god complex. I think so another YouTuber made a video on that. Just write something god complex, and I hope you find it, and I would talk about this in detail in another video. And the other two YouTubers that I really want to collaborate or work in the future with is, one is Logan Paul and another is Casey Neistat. With Logan Paul, I think I want to do Logan Paul Ryan D'Souza versus Logan Paul, the boxing match that will break the internet. That's something that I really want to do. And with Casey Neistat, he is my god of vlogging. Basically, he is someone I looked up to for so long that it's a big wish to one day meet him and say you set me on this path of vlogging, and I really liked what you do. And that is something why I like Casey Neistat, is he is literally the biggest vlogger that the world has ever seen. He basically introduced vlogging to YouTube, but still he was so humble. Like when you see his videos, you know how humble he is. I know when there must be times that he didn't get chance to take photographs with everyone, or he could not please everyone or please all of his fans, but still on his videos he's so humble. He does always what is right to him, or in the sense he does what is right. His moral ethics is on the right place, his heart is in the right place, and that's what's so important. And that's why I like Casey Neistat. And when I compare the top YouTubers in India, that's not there. They are very arrogant, and being arrogant is fine, but at least have your heart in the right place. They do not have their heart in the right place, and that is what irritates me a lot. So three people I would like to collaborate is Logan Paul, Casey Neistat, and MSK Vlogs. So Yash has asked that have I ever felt that people have given me less importance and chosen someone else over me? So yes, I think a lot of my childhood went in, being compared to other people. Look, this other person is getting so much marks. Look, you can do this, you can do that, and it was always about being compared with other people. And then even as I grew up, I started feeling that I was not getting that right attention, and that is one reason that I feel that I seek fame or I seek validation till this date, and that is what has created in this toxic seek for fame. And so yes, I felt it, and I'm as normal as it gets. So I do have my flaws too.